What is the best car per tier in Need for Speed Unbound? So obviously we start off with the B tier. We personally did, or at least myself personally, stayed with the same car that we got from the start. Yes, there was races that physically was impossible to win with this car, but I felt like it did the job and I was always ready to go to the next tier, which is going to be the A. Personally, with any of the B, I didn't upgrade it, I didn't do anything to it, I just stayed with the same and did a few more races. Maybe if you were to put a little bit of money into the B tier, you might have got to an A tier a little bit quicker, but I thought, you know what, we'll stick with the golden truth of going with that original car and saving as much money as we can to go get our A tier, which we personally went and got the Honda Civic. Again, it was kind of a bit of a random choice. I was mainly looking towards the top end cards, so we kind of went with something that was a little bit more on the top speed, a little bit better on the 0 to 60 miles per hour, and this car did an absolute job and a half. Again, no upgrades needed on him. I did it pretty well. It was only towards the very last few races that I felt like I needed a little bit of luck to be able to get the win, but we did manage to get pretty much every win with this car. Was very happy with it. I don't know if there was any, I really wish there was some race stats on it, but this car got me through all of the A's. And then we did manage to go and get a really good A+ tier. Not this one, but it is going to be the Aston Martin. I will show you all the prices in a second, but this one was the first big purchase that we got. I want to say I did upgrade a little bit of this, but I could be wrong. In fact, I don't think we did on anything really. I think we stayed with basic, and this car absolutely did a solid. We added the extra nitrous at the end there. We may have swapped a little bit of something here. It looks like we've got a couple bits of elite on the grip, but that was pretty much it. We didn't really put too much parts until at least the S tier and obviously the S+, because at this point we was at the week 2 qualifier. We did a little bit of the glitch to go back and get some more money, and that obviously helped me go and purchase the S tier car straight off the bat and put every single upgrade into it. And that is going to be our, I don't think it was that one, it was this one. This is the S tier car. The Lamborghini was the choice that I just wanted to make. We upgraded it fully. It's got every single upgrade it can possibly get on it to make it the fastest S tier car possible. This car was very expensive, but did an absolute job and a half. And to be honest, once we got to the week 3 qualifier, we just absolutely went through it, because again, with the glitch to get more money on the story mode, we just kept going until we physically could not do anymore to go and get our S+ tier. We wasn't quite going for the Bugatti, but we did go and get, that is the final car, we went and got this absolutely beautiful Pagani. I think this one's about 1.5 to 1.6 mil, and again, we upgraded it to the max. We just needed to finish the rest of this now. There wasn't too much to do other than skip to the end and finish off this career mode. These were my favorite cars, and in general, I think if we go in rating, obviously this first one was absolutely free. I think that wasn't it, but we got, I don't even know if you can actually go and buy it because we've got it, but it was the first car that we actually got for free. By the looks of it, I don't know if I can actually get it, but the A tier car, if I can go and see where that is, it was the Honda, which I believe should be somewhere. I don't know if actually we can go buy it again. I think we can, because obviously, in fact, if we go by more manufacturer, we know that the Honda was one of them, and we can have a look at that one. And the Honda Civic. So that was $56,000, pounds, whatever. $56,000. Again, not too bad. You're doing 5 to 10 races. You can pretty much guarantee this car. With obviously the next one was the Aston Martin, which was again right at the start. If we have a look at it here, it was very expensive at 155. Again, compared to 1.6. Doesn't seem that expensive, but obviously once you have kind of gone for a few races, you do manage to pick up a little bit of change, which is always nice. And then that moved over to the Lamborghini, which again, like I say, was the big purchase that we went for. Again, there is plenty of types, but personally this was what I wanted to go for. We went for, if I can find it, we went for this one, $335,000. Again, with all the upgrades, you're looking at more 5 to 6, 700,000. But again, it is worth it because you pretty much just win every race. I believe once we got to the S tier, every single race was pretty much like 500 to 1,000 yards ahead, no matter what. There was crashes, there was everything. It did not matter. And then finally, the big car that we obviously spent a lot of money on. When you've got the S Plus, you kind of need the tier to be very, very nice. You want to be able to kind of smoke the competition. And again, even then, we really did have some tests, but we did manage to pull through in the end with our, obviously, Pagani. You do have the Bugatti at 3.6, which I think at one point we will go get, as well with a Ferrari was very, very enticing. But I did see the Pagani on a video before, and I thought, you know what, that sounds a bit of me. 1.57 mil, plus all of the upgrades, which come in a lot. That is my best cars that I personally used to win, well, finish Need for Speed pretty easily. Let me know yours.